What's good, YouTube? Koins here. We're going to analyze an FFA game. This is a recent game I played on Riptide. It is Onyx level. I'm about Onyx 2200 now. Been playing for a month. We'll take a look at the gameplay, see what can be improved, see what we did good. So right off the bat, we got Camo here. Trying to play it sneaky. FFA, easily you can get double teamed. So if you have the Camo, you want to try to get in a position where you can catch people off guard, of course. So they took the beam rifle. I'm kind of making my way over here. A pretty safe spot. They're not going to hit me from behind usually. And this area is pretty good. So just kind of, this is an area that people go often, so just take out that guy. Luckily, he was already shot a few times, so I knew the melee would kill him. And then this guy waited until he got in the open before I shot him. If I shot him earlier there, he could have just easily hid behind stage ramp, and then we would have had this situation where he's kind of hiding, and I can't hit him with a nade or AR, and then people will hear us fighting, and then they'll just come in and clean us up. So then I moved over to get the storm rifle. Camo's gone. So if you have the opportunity to get a weapon that gives you an advantage on your opponent, definitely do it. Storm rifle kills faster than assault rifle, and you also can easily do beatdowns. So pick that up whenever you can. It takes a little bit extra time to actually find the weapons, but that time is worth it. There I got another kill with a grenade, and then I stayed bottom mid a little bit too long. After I got that grenade kill, I probably could have gotten out of there, or at least caught the guy, because obviously there's action going on bottom mid, so I should have gone to catch the guys who are sprinting bottom mid. So if there's action going on somewhere, everyone's going to start sprinting to that area. As you can see, I went right back to bottom mid, so it would have been good if I caught people off guard there. So I got the storm rifle again, and I see someone here. Looks like they're going to bottom blue treehouse, and then someone just happens to jump in front of me, so we'll take that guy out, and then look for the guy at treehouse, the sniper. And again, storm rifle is very effective in Halo 5. Pick it up when you can. Usually off spawn, you are able to go for either a BR or a storm rifle. Get a weapon that will give you a little bit more of advantage on an opponent. Here I spawn next to the plasma caster. Not a weapon I like or am good with, but I get killed with it all the time, so figured I'd try to use it a little bit. I prefer just BR storm rifle combos, brute rifle, that kind of combo. Close range and a mid to long range combo, that's my favorite. But we'll try the plasma caster out here. I know if you spam it on the ground, you can get some kills with it. Seeing a guy top mid, try to get some of those. I'm surprised I didn't get a kill. Usually whenever I'm top mid and someone spams it at me, it explodes and I get a kill. Here we're in a BR fight with the guy at stage ramp. I had the advantage. I hit him a few times with nice shots. I knew he was one shot, so just waited for him to pop out one more time, hit him once in the head, and clean that up. Now I'm going top mid with the plasma caster. Hopefully I can catch some people in blue room. Usually there's some fights going on there, and I was just going to spam this to get some kills. And I'm looking treehouse here, and some fights going on there, so light it up with the missiles, but nothing much from the plasma. And then trying to look for camo, it should spawn soon, and I won the one-on-one battle there. Notice I let my shields recharge before engaging him. If you look at the top of your screen, there's a yellow bar, and that will tell you how close your shields are to being regenerated. So there I waited, I kind of hit on the side before engaging that opponent, so I had full shields, and that way I could finish the melee without trading. So again, spawn near the storm rifle, went ahead and picked that up. As you can see here, the game's pretty close still. The other teams look like that, other people look like they have a little bit more death than me. Got another kill there, bottom mid with storm rifle, and just trying to fight that person off with some grenades. Again, people rush bottom mid because that's where some action is, so if you can catch them sleeping, that's some easy kills. So take advantage of those easy kills when you can, because sometimes you can go in ruts in FFA where you're the person who's trying to sprint these locations and you can't get kills. So some action going on top mid, trying to finish off some kills with the storm rifle, was not able to there, but plasma caster spawns again, so I prefer to have the storm rifle really, but I have been trying to practice with the plasma caster. And it's better to have it in my hands than than the opponent's hands. If this was a team game, I definitely would drop it and give it to one of my teammates because I feel much more comfortable and competent with a storm rifle over a plasma caster. Here, I do get to kill on one person with a plasma caster, but then I die. So not really something. I don't like that. I don't like just getting one kill and dying. I like going on runs. I like controlling an area. And when I say control an area, I don't mean stay in exactly one area. You want to kind of rotate around an area. You want to use where you are to your advantage, because once you start killing people somewhere, they're going to rush back to where you are, and you want to catch them off guard. So here we're just catching some guys off guard, and now we're kind of in this top mid back area, orange treehouse. It's you can easily get to top mid here and blue treehouse. So if you do see people going to like blue room, you can catch them here. If they're at blue treehouse and blue room, those are kind of like meeting spots as well as top mid. I noticed those are the 3 meeting spots. Stage ramp, I don't really like to go in those areas because you can easily get naded and trapped there. In these areas, there's a little bit more room for hiding and running away from opponents when you're weak. So I see a guy jumping stage. Usually that means there's a few guys over here. The top mid's a great vantage point. You can look down on people. Here, I could have stayed top mid, but I decided to come down here because I saw a couple of guys there. Sometimes when you stay in one area, like if you stay top mid too much, you will get rushed. There I was one shot and I was able to get a reversal with a nice thrust beatdown. That is key when you're one shot and you can get a kill either with a stick or like a trade, and you've already gotten some kills that light. That's really helpful. And you have no, like there's nothing else I could have done there. Here, I was on top stage and then I jumped down to chase this guy. Nice nade placement, but I looked where I put the nade. It would have been better if I realized I put the nade right where he was, so obviously he's gonna dodge the nade, so I should have looked elsewhere. I shouldn't have looked where I threw the nade. So I probably could have gotten that kill, and I also noticed I kind of like dropped down to people. I'm wondering if I stayed on top of stage, maybe if I had a better vantage point there to take these guys out. This guy's camo, so he must not have seen me, and I was able to get a pretty easy kill on that guy. And then top mid again, nice finish, 2-shot with the VR, and then another kill there for a double. Perfect kills are amazing in this game. It's something I really want to work on getting better at. And then here, kind of like what I was talking about at stage ramp, you can easily get caught. See how guys were coming from both sides. They can come from top mid, blue treehouse, and back. So there's a lot of spawn points that can easily, like stage ramp is like in the middle. So it's not the best place. I prefer to be top mid. And here we're top mid, win the AR fight. I could have been a little bit more accurate there. Doesn't look like, yeah, and then, yeah, see an air cleaned up top mid. Top mid even is another place where people can converge a lot, so if you can go in there and get some kills, that's great, but you may not want to hang out exactly top mid because a lot of the points meet up there. Blue room's a pretty nice place to be, just keep in mind they can come from top mid and dunes a lot of the time. It's important to know where people can come from in any given situation, that way you're prepared to look at that place. So here we are again with another thrust beatdown. So we were doing a regular AR fight, and in Halo 5 you can actually close the distance, I should say, between opponents really quickly and get in a quick beatdown. I do play on Elite with an Elite controller, so my thrust is on the toggle, so I can easily thrust and beat down and thrust and shoot. So if you can get an Elite controller, I do recommend it. It helps with the thrust in Halo 5.
10 seconds to plasma cap.
Here's something you don't really want to be doing in FFA, is like putting shots on long range. It did work out for me, I eventually killed the guy, but it's not something you really want to be doing because those kills can get easily cleaned up, and then people can hear you shooting, right? So if they hear you shooting, you can easily get picked off. They're gonna spawn close to you. In FFA, people spawn close to you, right? So if they hear you shooting at someone far away, they'll just sprint to you and take you out, especially in higher level FFA. So the people I was playing, they were around 1500 Onyx to 2000 Onyx. So they weren't the best. They weren't like champion high level, super high level Onyx, but they were pretty high level. Did a good job of keeping my deaths low. Not many gunfights, and came out winning the game. But there were some areas of improvement in terms of making bad decisions on chasing a guy who's below me, where I could have just stayed on top, finished the kill, and moved on with my life. So thanks for watching the FFA review. I'm working my way. Hopefully, eventually, I can get the champion. Been playing Halo for Halo 5, I should say, for a month now. I do want to really improve on my skills, especially finishing kills like with a pistol. I get him 4-shot. I want to get that 5th shot, pop, 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 and then perfect it, and then done. I just watched Spartan, his live stream. Just like Spartan HCS, I don't know if you guys, he's a pro, I'm sure all of you know him. If you don't, his Halo tracker profile is insane, and his live stream was just like, he was so automatic with everything. Sniping and pistoling and BR, everything was just so automatic, and his map movement was great too. So that's what I want to get to. I'm looking forward to getting you guys some more gameplay. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Aloha. All.